Hey BookTube, I'm Allie and welcome to my channel, Red's Reading Ramblings. Today I am here to share my Team Aladdin TBR for the Disney-A-Thon. If you don't know what the Disney-A-Thon is, there will be links to everything you need to know down in the description below. But basically, the Disney-A-Thon is a month-long Disney-themed readathon. There are 4 different teams, which are Team Tangled, Team Lion King, Team Mulan, and Team Aladdin, and that's my team. Basically, each team has 5 reading challenges to complete during the month, and each of those challenges have a different amount of points that you earn when you complete them. And if you complete all of your team's challenges, then you can travel the map, earning points from the other team's challenges. But today I am just going to be talking about my TBR for the Aladdin prompts. So the first reading challenge is Jasmine, read a book that features royalty. So the book I will be reading for the Jasmine prompt is Romanov by Nadine Brandis. Basically, what I've been able to gather about this book is that it is a magical fantasy retelling of the story of the Grand Duchess Anastasia and her family, who were the last royal family of Russia. If that sounded funny, it's because it took me so many tries to get that sentence out of my mouth, but it's okay. Also, this is the Bookish Box exclusive cover, which is pretty cool, but honestly, I think this cover is just beautiful. So the next prompt is Aladdin, read a book that contains romance. So for this challenge, I will be listening to the audiobook of Pride by E.B. Zaboy. Pride is a modern-day retelling of Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen, which takes place in Brooklyn and features people of color as the main characters. I actually just started watching the 1995 version of Pride and Prejudice with my mom, and when I saw this book pop up when I was looking on my library's app, I knew that this was going to be, like, I had to listen to this for the readathon. So, I am. The next reading challenge is The Magic Carpet, read a fantasy book. Since this is a pretty broad challenge, I was trying to decide between a couple of books, but then I realized I should read Siege and Storm by Leigh Bardugo. I read Six of Crows right about the time that it came out without knowing that this series existed. Well, I knew it existed, but I didn't realize they were connected. And absolutely loved that. I've read Crooked Kingdom, and then earlier this year I read Shadow and Bone, and I started reading Siege and Storm, but as you can see, I never finished it. So I thought that this challenge would be perfect to help me finish this book. The next reading challenge is Jafar. Read a book that will suck you into its world as if in a trance. This book must only be read at night. And for this challenge, I will be listening to the audiobook version of Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. I read Fangirl for the first time, I think probably like 2 years ago, and I've been wanting to do a reread recently. So when I saw that this audiobook was available from the library, you bet I snatched that right up. When I read this the first time, I remember just completely being sucked into this world, even though it is a contemporary book that takes place at a college. It's not like some big fantasy world. I just wanted to read this book and nothing else. So I thought that this was perfect for the Jafar challenge. And the last reading challenge is Abu, read the group book. So the group book for Team Aladdin is The Last Magician by Lisa Maxwell. So I do not have my hands on this book yet, but there was no holds on the copy from my library, so I am first in line to get the audiobook, I think, because the ebook did have holds, like lots of holds. So hopefully I get this book before the end of the month. I would think I would, right? If not, we'll figure out something. And that's my TBR for the Disney-A-Thon. I hope that I'll be able to complete all these books. I think I will, hopefully. It helps that for this readathon I did decide to do some audiobooks. That way I can be doing other things that I need to get done while I'm still reading. So I think I can do it. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you liked what you saw, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you soon. Goodbye.